Let's talk about rejecting worldly love. What we love reflects our priorities, our values, and ultimately what we worship. We think about what we love, invest great amounts of time and energy and disposable money into what we love. It shapes our identities and our goals. Relationship love points to these values without diving into worship because that's reserved for God alone. See, I love my bride and my family. I think about them, I spend time with them, and I provide for them. But I don't worship them. I do worship the Father, and so my love for my family should come under my love for God and even reveal my love for God through my love for my family. I enjoy reading and playing video games and eating bacon, burgers, and baked beans, sometimes all at the same time. I like watching football and rugby. I enjoy crushing my opponents at fantasy football, which doesn't happen often enough, but when it does, I internally gloat. Life and love, they sometimes become imbalanced when what we enjoy as our preferences become the core of our identities. Now, I call myself a gamer because I like board games and video games, but if I never played another game, I'm still a child of God. I can be a bit of a foodie. I like to eat. But if I never ate another savory burger or another fried chicken leg in my life, I'm still a child of God. If something were to happen to my family, and God forbid that it does, but if something were to happen to my family, I'd still be a child of God. I'd be disappointed in the loss of things that I enjoy and heartbroken in the loss of things that I love. But my core identity should remain steady because I love God. I worship God and I rest my life in His hands. If your loves, and your priorities are flipped, if your identity is rooted in social groups and hobbies and in race and sexuality, then you need to be realigned with God's heart for you, and you need to come under His love and leadership. Love for the things of the world is fundamentally at odds with love for the Father. The spirit of the Antichrist seeks to deceive us, leading us astray into poisonous pastures with the illusion of greenery and fulfillment. Love this, not that. The thing that is actually love. Do this instead. Jesus Christ empowers us with truth and with love so that we can live in the light and expose sin so that it no longer feeds us. Our love for Him calls for a rejection of worldly desires and a commitment to the eternal values of the kingdom of God. So today, be reminded to live in the victory that Christ has already achieved and to stand firm against the deceptions that vie for your allegiance. 1 John chapter 2, verse 15, do not love the world or the things in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Understand that verse is about what we worship, the values, what we put above God. It doesn't mean you can't enjoy things that are in the world. It means understand what is contrary to your relationship with Jesus Christ, reject those things, and enjoy the life that God gave you in worship to Him, to His glory. So, reflection today. What worldly desires or sinful attitudes are you holding on to that might be hindering your relationship with God? And how can you begin to let go of them?